Underdog Daily with the Badge Bros, John and Nez, hanging out. Black and Yellow Dog app, platform of the people. Exciting week ahead. We got some brand new contests back up on Underdog. Recycled iterations of contests that were beloved. We got those up there. We got some college football. We had week 0 last week. We got week 1 coming up here. We're gonna try our best. We're gonna try our best, mess around in those streets there, and then we got a very exciting announcement coming tomorrow on Off and On the Clock alongside Pete that I think you guys are going to be really happy about. Really happy about. We're quite proud of what we have done. And yeah, I'm happy to go live with it tomorrow there, Nez. It's exciting times.
Yeah. Tomorrow is definitely a big day for us. Very much looking forward to it. How was your weekend, man? It seemed like you were once again touching some grass.
Yeah, we were touching some grass, smelling some roses. Yeah, hanging out. There's a big golf tournament / slow pitch tournament that takes place around here, and it's the one weekend a year I dust off the old spikes and that sort of thing. And yeah, it was fun. It was good. And then on Sunday there, Nikki designed a beautiful house. Like, this thing is like every chef's kiss, everything you would want. Like full theater room, full wraparound infinity pool, like this sort of thing with a view. And we were fortunate enough that after she built it all or whatever, they had us over and we just had like a big backyard party and hang last night there. And holy shit, man. If I had $30 million to spend, that's how I would spend it.
30?
It was big time.
Jesus Christ, man.
Dude, yeah, like you got the game audio pumping throughout every corner of the house. You got, full, like those like super thin TVs that like come out of the wall. And oh man, it's nuts, dude. It was very cool.
Very envious. Very envious. That sounds like a good time though.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Yeah, I'm killing myself here. Touching some grass. Clearly derogatory. Oh, good shit. Nez, let's talk about the new contests up in the lobby to start here. As we alluded to right off the top there, we got the college football stuff. There is still time, guys, for you guys to get into the Best Bowl Mania and the transfer portal there. Those close on Thursday. They do not close with week 0. So there's still time to get in the college football best ball streets there. But then for the NFL best ball streets, we got the return of, where did it go? I thought it was right here 2 seconds ago. We got the Puppy 4 that came over the weekend there while we were gone. Let me just click this NFL tab. And then we got a Rottweiler and we got a yeah, there we go. All right, cool. We got the Rottweiler 2, we got the first quarter 2, and then we got the Rottweiler butt Superflex as well there. So, Nez, if you had a chance to jump in here, I know you were a big fan of the first quarter contest. Just thoughts and feelings on it all.
I mean, dude, they are pedal to the metal best ball right now. I mean, I don't remember them ever kind of just flooding the lobby like this, really ever. And and it makes sense because football season obviously very close, and people are pumped. People are drafting. They clearly see major inflows, major increases in volume to the site. So like this is like truly just like absolutely hitting the nail on the head, man. Like they are crushing right now. This is what I'm fucking talking about, man. Like this is it. Like this has me fired up. Like, so I love that they're doing this. I have so many BBMs left. I have like 50 BBMs left. Mostly like a nighttime venture for me. I'm not doing any more slows. So I'm going to try to find a way to hit some of these contests. The Rottweiler may be something that I sit out, but I might dip my toes in the Superflex Rottweiler because it's been a minute since I've done Superflex. That's a price point that I like. And first quarter, I'm tinkering with my ranks right now. Absolutely maxing this first quarter. Just need to figure out what kind of builds I want to build and what players I want to target in terms of how ADP is shifted and whatnot, because I think the first quarter is like, I think it has the potential to be a print fest if you draft it right.
Yeah, no, well said, man. We went through a little bit of the strategy at 2 different intervals last week there, once with Pete and then once with just the two of us when you had got about 30 or 40 of them under your belt at that point in time. And yeah, you're saying, man, like people are just making quote unquote egregious mistakes working off of traditional ADP by selecting players who are not even going to play in the first 4 weeks of this contest. And they go every single draft. Like there's definitely a reason for Godwin and Mixon and Ayuk and Addison, guys like this, to not even be drafted, let alone where their ADPs are.
I mean, I understand that we have some ambiguity in Rashee Rice's situation, but there's a chance that he settles before the season. His ADP is like in the 40s. I think that's just too rich, but maybe that's just me. Maybe there's ambiguity there in ways that breaks in his favor. But like, I just think the risk is like far too large to be taking Rashee in this contest.
I mean, Judkins is going every time, and he doesn't even have a contract. Like, yeah. It's crazy, man. If you are EV hunting right now in the lobbies and you are truly of like the sicko grinder mindset right now, this first quarter, just because of the discrepancy in how this game plays versus how the other ones play, is a great place to start there. Superflex is going to be another spot to go to because, you know, Nez talked about it all off season here, how people are just kind of like flat out playing it wrong, quote unquote. And the last places I would direct people, marathon and sprint, because sprint in particular, kind of trending towards a potential overlay spot there. So if you are EV hunting, your $20 is going to go further in that contest than it will in BBM if you're not a maxi type of player.
Yeah, well said. I also last night, I'm thinking about what I want to do about this, man, because I'm thinking about trying to turn this into some content. I drafted a Mastiff last night.
Oh, nice. Right on.
Yeah, and I don't want to like talk about it yet because I think I want to do a video about it.
Okay, so, sweet. Yeah, there you go.
That was fun with some heavy hitters in there, and I like the way that my team turned out, and I think we can get some clicks if we play this right. So remind me to run that by
Let's do that as members only premiere first to, you know, give some love to our members community and then premiere to everybody the following day whenever you put it together.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, awesome idea. That sounds good. Yeah, I was having some fun at your expense on, what was it, Friday night there, Nez? Friday night or Saturday, you drafted one of the 500s and nobody knew who A.E. Jones was. That was good shit. That was having a good laugh.
Yeah. I mean, like, I had a life whenever A.E. Jones was a thing. Like I wasn't like I was making DraftKings lineups or redacted lineups Sunday morning, you know, back in those days, and like had a note in my phone that just said, you know, DeAndre Hopkins no matter what, you know, like this dude's always smashes. Just take DeAndre Hopkins every time. Like so, A.E. Jones. No, that was well before my pre-poisoned mind.
Yeah, there you go, man. Oh, there you go. Dave was either in the draft or was privy to seeing said draft, and
he was watching it. It was being streamed somewhere.
Oh, okay, cool. Right on. There you go. Eric brings up an interesting question. Do you think auction drafts would be possible on Underdog? Maybe a bridge to cross in the future there. What do you think, Nez? Something to experiment with?
I think yes, they would absolutely be possible, but like, how do you do that? Like, you can't police those appropriately. So, you know, it's hard to, you know, contain the integrity of those, but maybe you could definitely, if they did like, you know, sit and go auction, like, yeah, but you know, obviously, like, is that worth the lift tech software wise? No, but they could,
right?
It could be possible.
Yeah, maybe a future endeavor there for sure. I mean, who knows? Maybe even some salary-based stuff in the future as well. People have talked about, but yeah, we have no insider info on either of those or if the tech is possible. But given the new team that they have and the new additives for engineer stuff, I definitely think they could get there one day if they deemed it a profitable endeavor. I just don't know if anybody would, if a mass amount of people would prefer to do that versus best ball. Methinks it's the latter or the former, where it's like, the latter, that people would prefer to just draft best ball the way in which it is right now.
Yeah.
Nez, the other thing we're gonna do today is that college football contest. We haven't done a ton of research or anything like that. We're messing around with some game totals and that sort of thing. But beautiful first week prize pool. If this is anything to come, any insight here for what could potentially be coming down the pipeline for NFL Week 1. I mean, we're getting college football Week 1 with a 45K with 10K people entering here with 5K to first, and even the primetime Palooza for the Thursday night for the 6 games there is 30K with 3K to first. So if this is a benchmark of where we're headed, I think we're going to be very, very excited for NFL season here to kick off.
Oh, of course we are, man. Of course we are.
I think we're going to talk a little bit more about that tomorrow. Nez, do we want to talk about some weekend winners there? I was touching grass, but I think you were in the streets a decent amount here that we could fire up some winners. And lo and behold, who is that at the top of the list there? Oh my God, what a shocking surprise to the world here. The GOAT, Sam Olsen, returns to the top there. Walk me through it, Nez.
Yeah, he went Logan Webb, Michael Bush, Miguel Vargas, Colson Montgomery, Kyle Tucker, and Luis Robert. I was close. I had a decent go at it in this slate. I had a ton of White Sox, but I full faded the Cubs, and the Cubs were absolutely what you had to have. So
Kyle Tucker's back, man, out of nowhere. There's all this talk about fractured hand, and he's playing through it. And then we're going to give him a 3-day mental break. Takes like whatever it was, 2 or 3 games off. And then he comes back and has a nice weekend series there and caps it all off with that big 40 burger there.
Yeah. I still feel good about the fade. He was ADP 4. I know he projected well, but based on everything that we had going on with Kyle Tucker before that, I felt fine full fading at the first round ADP, but 40 ball on my head. So shout out Sam. A lot of friends and family there. Brad, No Bo Sox, Brad again. The believers of Kyle Tucker were rewarded that night.
Awesome. Yeah, beautiful stuff on Saturday there from the GOAT. Can you go back to Friday? Because we wouldn't have done Friday. You did the solo show on Friday.
Brad took that one down.
Right on.
Yeah, he went Quintana, who I had a lot of Quintana pitching. We knew pitching really didn't matter this slate. Lindor, Soto Mullins stack with a Holiday, Jeremy Pena one-off. So a 38, a 32, and a 3%er. This one I was fading the Mets chalk, and didn't go well for me. But I also had no Jeremy Pena, so this was not a slate to remember for your boy. I had just like one of my only Juan Soto shares. Oh, I had a lot of Bayo. That's right. I liked Bayo. I was Rockwell meme. Bayo at night is good, and he has the Yankees number as well. But that didn't matter.
Yeah, would still put up a nice score there at 16% owned. So shout out to you. That's a good one there. Yeah, we see Brad up there. Vvent7, who's always hanging out. J Sam's hanging out. Now Ricky back. Falco. Joshua is always hanging out as well. There's the cheese ball. There you go. Love to see it. Friends and family all littering the leaderboard. That was a really nice Shane Bieber first start back with Toronto there. 6 innings, 9 Ks, just cooked.
I guess he's just good again. I don't know.
Yeah. And then let's take a look at Sunday there, Nez.
Sunday had I almost had an awesome slate. Had a really good slate. Shilly ends up winning this one with a 109 score. It was low scoring. Rangers Suarez domination against the Nationals. You could see that coming a mile away. Lindor, Caminero, Colson Montgomery, again, 3 straight homers, 3 straight games with the homer for Montgomery. Chandler Simpson and Christopher Morel. That was just the dagger in my heart because I thought that game was going to get rained out.
It was postponed for a while there. I was paying attention because I was trying to get a couple home runs in. And that is a dagger there. So Chile embraces the rain and then chooses the perfect one-offs there with Colson Montgomery. I mean, the White Sox have been so effing hot there. Let's get Bound's lineup up here, Nez, because shout out to our guy Bound. He never wins though, so we got to showcase it when he does.
Can we stop picking on Bound? Everybody quit picking on Bound, man.
It
Unbelievable.
was a layup. It was too easy.
He
No, we
had
love
Gunner.
Bound.
Gunner looked good. He had Paul Skeens because Paul Skeens is the GOAT. He had Caminero and Simpson as well on this one. So a 3 and a 0 from Yandy. If he doesn't get a 0 from Yandy, if he just gets a walk, he's taken over Shilly for first. So a little bit of a bad beat there. John, I was peppering the leaderboard here. I had 2 15ths, 3 4 21st, 2 33rds, a 41st, a 52nd, all over the top 100, thanks to the White Sox, who just put belt to ass on the Twins this weekend, with a little bit of a Tigers skinny here as well. So at one point, I was winning like 8K on this slate, and then obviously things slid back, but felt really good about how I played this one.
No doubt, man. Yeah, well done. Good winning sesh there, and yeah, directionally accurate for sure. Being all over that that White Sox stuff. That's good. I saw similar to you. By the time I woke up on Sunday morning there before we dipped out and stuff, the main slate had already closed on me. So I just got a couple pick'ems in, and I played Teal and Montgomery in a decent amount of them because I was seeing similar to you, and I played Riley Green in all of them. Unfortunately, I had some Bryson Stott and some Phillies love to go alongside it there. So yeah, but I was seeing what you were seeing there with some of those left-handed bats in both of those environments. So glad it worked out for you.
Yeah, man. White Sox are just like where it's at right now. White Sox against right-handed pitching is I mean, we even like them today a little bit, but we like them way more against righties.
Yeah, absolutely. Perfect segue into today, Nez. I will bring up the beautiful unabated interface. Unless there's anything else we need to say on the weekend.
No, I don't think so. I'm just loving. It's been a minute since I've been playing baseball at a higher volume, and really glad that I'm back. Like I feel really good about how I'm seeing things right now. So yeah, it feels good. And trying to win some BR funds for the NFL season.
Well, hey, when you're blasting off on these mastiffs and these big dogs like a boss, we're gonna have to find you into the winner circle here in the next couple days here. That's bringing up a beautiful unabated interface here. 7 games on our slate, 3 games of the late variety there. Yeah, unabated lines are pretty middling, man. A lot of lower numbers, a lot of East Coast weather that is not crazy warm right now, like some 60s, some 70-degree ones there. You talked about the White Sox being scorching hot. I put Vinny P on the cover because he is scorching hot right now. Yeah, we got Jacob deGrom coming off of a shoulder fatigue shortened start, but now gets the go-ahead to go today, and he's SP1, so a lot to talk about there. And then, yeah, that's where it ends, man. Yeah, some fun plays for the late slate here. If you guys want to jump in on that 3-gamer, you got some righties against JP Sears there, although it's a bad ballpark. And then we got Sutter Health Small Park on that one. Dodgers versus Hunter Green, who's been really nice since he came back from the IL. So late slate, a lot of fun today as well. Macro feelings on the slate, Nez, when you see unabated numbers of like 9, 7.5, 7.5, 8.5, 8, 7, 7.5. Yeah, what do you think today?
Yeah, today I'm like extra concentrated so far. And I mean, that typically is how it goes whenever I'm, get a look at the slate before I see what the smart people think and, funnel my way into like 3 different stacks, which as of right now, my favorites are the Yankees, like far and away, Phillies, and Royals. Those 3 are like right now, like I think you could draft with your eyes closed and only draft those 3 and probably break even today. Famous last words, but like right now, like that's to me like by far the chalk.
Okay.
But there's definitely places to try to get different. And I think there's going to be a lot of low owned pieces today. If people are drafting like or people are seeing things like I'm seeing things.
Okay. So you're thinking consolidation of chalk on like the 3 outlying spots, the 3, circle the board spots. and then scattered shot like 30% ownership littered throughout these other ones and sometimes beneath that in terms of the other teams.
Basically,
Okay.
yeah, and some way thinner than others. The I don't know if so. I think some spots on slotting is a good way to just like get the exposure, like all or nothing.
Sure.
Some maybe some one-offs, some low end one-offs, but yeah, I think there's a lot of leverage today because I think the chalk is just like glaringly obvious.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, like where you're at, overarching there for sure. Yeah, I guess we could pivot into like some of the individual totals, and we could talk through like some of the potential combinations of guys there. I just wanted to hit on weather for 2 seconds. It doesn't feel like there's anything significant in terms of like potential rainouts, late starts, anything like that, which is nice to see, but just noteworthy. According to Roth, there is wind going out at Yankee Stadium, wind going out for the Mets there at Citi Field, and then wind going out in Chicago for the White Sox there. But it's only in the 60s there. So, a little bit cooler on the East Coast right now, only 80 degrees in New York for both of those games, 60-ish, 60, yeah, kind of mid 60s for that White Sox game, 70s at Busch for the Cardinals game, which makes me just want to like write that, like just X that one out. Yeah, two bad offenses in a park that's like doesn't play well unless it's really hot out. And then inside for the Rangers at Globe Life, where we've noted it's considerably down for offense this year. So I guess that's what's funneling you to those three obvious chalk spots, Nez.
I mean, yeah, it definitely doesn't make matters better that some of those weather conditions, some of those parks are just like not great parks to get to. And yeah, like the pitching that you would have to go against is strong, but that also lends itself to some strong double bubble leverage. But yes, all in all, what you said is how I feel. But I don't know, man. I'm like you. I'm willing to look at the Pirates way a little bit here.
Okay.
I'm willing to give them a little peek ski.
All right. You saw enough. You saw enough over the weekend against the lowly Rockies to reinvest your hard-earned funds into your beloved club.
I just think McGreevy sucks, and the lefties are playing pretty decent lately. So some of these lefties I think make sense against McGreevy. On a slate where we just talked about how nothing looks good, the Pirates are going to get no looks at all. So
yeah, McGreevy quality starts in 3 straight 6 innings in each of the last 4. Professional ass right-handed pitcher Michael McGreevy
going against Miami at Miami, Rockies at St. Louis, Chicago in the middle of them being a bunch of body doubles at St. Louis. And now he faces the white hot Pirates. Come on.
Nice.
Come on.
Oh, I love it. Oh, good spin zone. Let's talk about you said Yankees, Phillies, and I'm blanking on the third right now. Royals, of course. Yeah, and that's reflected in the ballpark pal here in terms of their simulated totals. Let's kind of leave those spots for right now, unless there's any particular player you want to talk about in those. Like, Bryson Stott's been hot. Vinny P's been hot. Yeah, anyone you want to hit on that could potentially be in or out of those lineups or isn't getting drafted that would be interested. We keep talking about the Yastrzemski pinch hit situation, but you can play him because he's going to lead off. Yeah, anyone in particular associated with those 3 teams, or can we go full contrarian deep diving?
No, I think what you're getting to with those teams is pretty obvious. So we can go ahead and talk leverage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's talk a little bit of leverage here. Obviously that first game, Cam Schindler went perfect for like 6 innings last time out. The strikeout stuff was kind of where we're hoping it trends to when he was a trade deadline darling for a lot of people there. He throws that fastball hard as fuck. He does run into a couple power lefties in James Wood has a very high ADP today. So the Abrams plus Wood. Obviously, the Nationals lineup looks worse right now after Nathaniel Lowe's been gone there, but they got Dylan Cruz back last week. I don't know, anything you potentially like to get here, or are we soft fading Wood at his ADP because he's quite high up today?
I hate the Wood ADP. I hate it.
Yeah.
But I don't think that that's necessarily like he's I'm trying to like let me just like say what I'm thinking here. No, I don't think that they're good picks, but like we're talking leverage here, and like every time the Nationals faced a righty prior to the Wood skid, we would jam Nationals going up against Schlittler, who is like, the new kid on the block. He looks really good. He projects well today. That just was like, I don't think James Wood's ADP is real. Let me just like say that. Like I see James Wood fall a lot. So like doing a Wood, Abrams, Josh Bell, Luis Garcia is still in play. And I think this is one of the teams where it's all or nothing. I do think that this is an all or nothing type of stack. There's another one that we'll get to later that I think is all or nothing as well. But I think this is one that's really all or nothing, where they just like blow up Schlittler's spot and he gets chased out in like the third inning, giving up like 6 earned runs or something. Yeah, I just wish James Wood wasn't chalk. Like I wish it was sneakier.
Yeah, he's very expensive on this slate, and he's going to be 100% drafted, presumably.
Yeah, last 30 days for James Wood against righties, 40% K rate. He has like 1 home run since June or something. Like he's been terrible, but like that's just like classic line of thinking for a guy that has like a big ceiling against a righty. Like the stack makes sense for leverage.
Yeah, I mean, like he could do his best Kyle Tucker impression today, and nobody would bat an eye.
Mm-hmm. Right. It's like, oh yeah, duh, it's James Wood. Like,
right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Next game here, Blue Jays and Twins. We didn't really talk about either club yet. One thing I wanted to point out to everybody is Vlad's ADP is buried, and maybe rightfully so given the matchup and whatnot. But Vlad has a Q tag and he's buried. He pinch hit yesterday after missing like 5 games or something. I think he's going to be back, and people's dinger teams are going to be really happy about that going forward here, because he did so much the very first week of dinger season with Coors. So now hopefully he can do something week 4 of the playoffs, aka window 2, week 2, for people that we're able to advance Blue Jay stuff because of that. So he should be back tonight and back for the entirety of this week. But yeah, I mean, this is a pitcher's deal. We got Max Scherzer, who's been really solid recently. Bullpen's depleted behind Joe Ryan for the Twins there, but anything to say here?
Yeah, I think getting to the Blue Jays today is pretty interesting. Joe Ryan, where Joe Ryan has his woes is, fly ball rate, especially against lefties. So I think the way to play this, and Springer's just been like awesome this year, is doing like a Springer, Barger, Varsho stack.
Okay.
And then maybe Vlad, just because he's buried with the Q tag. But like I'm way more interested in the lefties against Joe Ryan. That's his kryptonite, and they're in Toronto where lefty power plays well. So that to me just is like what I kind of like, my antennas like kind of went up when I saw all those factors come together.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Springer's been hot too. He's homered in 3 of the last 5. So there's that. He's been good since he came back from the IL there with the concussion stint. Are you primarily playing pitchers from this one though? Because we got Scherzer with SP4 and we got Joe Ryan with SP5.
No, didn't get to Twins bats yet. I'm not playing Scherzer or Joe Ryan from this game.
Okay, interesting.
Okay,
no. So you're playing other sides of pitching, and you're playing more bats from this game than arms from this game.
Yes, Scherzer's expensive, and I just don't really ever get to him because I'm chasing like my chalky bats instead of drafting Scherzer.
Sure.
Scherzer's been awesome the last month.
Yep.
But this these lefties, man, in Toronto against him, I have some concerns. I mean, his contacts numbers have looked sort of I think he's kind of getting lucky.
He had a big left-handed power problem 2 months ago.
It looks like it's still there.
Okay.
His game logs look good, but but like all the contact numbers look concerning for Scherzer. So, leverage spot here for Toronto, Buxton, Larnach, Cody Clemens, Wallner. Wallner sat yesterday, so Wallner should be playing today.
Okay, revenge series for Cody Clemens.
I knew he was a Philly. I didn't know he was a.
I thought he was. I thought he was. I thought he was a Blue Jay for like the blink of an eye.
I'm sure he was.
Yeah.
If you think so, then I'm sure he was. So
I thought he was part of that whole Nepo baby circuit. They kept talking about Vlad, Bo, Kevin Biggio, and I thought Cody Clemens was part of that. I might be wrong though.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
So I think both these teams are pretty good leverage spots given the pitchers' profiles and given where they're playing.
Sounds good to me, man. I won't fight you on that. Two decently solid lineups too. Obviously, Twins a little bit watered down since the trade deadline and that sort of thing. But as you alluded to, all those lefties in there and some good young talent that's kind of been like thrust into the lineup out of necessity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, let's move this next. We talked about Phillies a bit already there. It's interesting to note that their run total is a little bit lower in other places you look. Mets obviously got home over the weekend for people there, but they get the lefty Christopher Sanchez, who's just been so effing good with the changeup. Senga on the other side there has not been so effing good. People expected him to be pretty good when he came back from the IL, and it's been short start after short start of getting hit pretty hard and knocked around pretty good. So is Senga's 34% hard hit something we want to be attacking today? And what are we doing on the other side?
Sorry, just 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Two things just real quick before I look at that. One, I'm looking at this Twins lineup because it is interesting.
It's out already?
Yeah. Sure. So Clemens is in. That's good. He's batting 6th. They have Brooks Lee hitting 3rd. Keyshaw getting the day off.
Okay.
And then Edouard Julien batting 8th, playing 1st today.
Cool.
Julien's not having a good season, but okay. Just that's interesting.
I love shit like this. Like, I know that 50.
That's not even a blue check. Usually it's the blue checks posting slop like that.
I love like these 51% of the internet traffic being bots these days. And I love that it just like instantly gets flooded with shit like this. But it's actually hysterical that like, yes, Buxton's led off every single game all year when he's been in there. And like, you just get, yeah, here we go. Let's go. Fire emoji. Like, it's just like, holy fuck.
Dude, that's great. Like I said, normally it's a blue checks trying to rack up engagement.
Right. Mets lineup is out as well. May as well take a look while we're here. Vientos is scorching hot where he's homered in 3 straight there. He also gets a lefty today, and he's better against lefties and a good power profile. So Dudu's hot for like a one-off pick to click. Christopher Sanchez has been elite, like top 5 in the National League level elite. Still unbelievable that he was snubbed to the All-Star game there for Miz. But he couldn't actually, in fairness, he wasn't available to pitch, but he should have still been named to the All-Star team and then whatever. But I digress. Phillies paid out his All-Star bonus, though, Nez, even though he wasn't officially named to the team. That's cool.
Yeah. That was a good gesture. Just being one of the only teams that does good things in baseball these days.
I mean, like this lineup, Marte once upon a time was good against lefties, and he jumps into that 3-hole there. No Mullins in here for the handedness stuff. If you want to play some of these righties and then Soto at the top, it's going to be decently contrarian, especially if you go as far as mixing in Vientos. But I'm not pounding the table for it by any stretch.
Nope. No, yeah, maybe one or two onslaughts or something. It just feels too cute, man. I don't. Yeah, I'll let the other guys win if it's a Mets day.
Sure. Yeah. Cover Prices wants me to dox the DMs on stream there.
I don't know if he's
Not going to
talking to
happen.
you or that guy that was asking for a membership thing.
No, it's because I had there was one at the bottom there or something.
Oh.
Yeah, here you guys go. If anybody is looking to become a member, shout out to our guy Sanjay Rich who donated 100 of them last week. Truly legend. Yeah, gives you access to the No Strip Nez streams, gives you access to the baseball only streams on Friday and Tuesday. So it'll be on tomorrow after Off and On the Clock there. And then as we pivot into football season, it'll give you access to some of the primetime paloozas before lock. It'll give you access to just some added content throughout there. A lot of multi-sport stuff too. We'll be doing some hockey in the future here. We'll be doing some double dribbles in the future. So tons of stuff like that. But if you want to go ahead and join up, Nez dropped the link in the chat there. If you're on desktop, it's really easy. It's just in the bio below. And there's like a big join button. It's only $5 a month. It's less than one entry into these battle royales. Yeah. And it helps keep Mello fed, you know?
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to keep the dogs fed. Now we got more important people to keep fed. Des, yeah, let's move on. Royals and White Sox here. Noted the cooler temperatures there. Noted how hot the White Sox have been basically since the All-Star break, but over the last month in particular here. Park upgrade for home runs for the Royals, which is weird to say because they play in a good run scoring environment, but this is actually an upgrade in terms of home runs for them here. Just thoughts on the macro of this game?
Yeah, I love both sides of this game. Really like the Royals. Witt and Vinny P. Vinny P is expensive today, finally. But I still like chasing it against who is it? Shane Smith today.
Yeah, Shane Smith.
Yeah. Vinny P on a tear. That's neither here nor there. Just seeing the ball super, super well in the second half. Yeah, I would recommend drafting Vinny P today. 1.95x to homer today.
Wow.
Seems good.
Guy has been an absolute monster. He's carrying Dinger teams in week 1 there. Like
I have a hot take. I don't know if I believe it.
Okay.
In terms of this game, is that should Bobby Witt be the 101?
No.
You think he's still Judge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, Brad Lord's nothing to write home about. Shane Smith's had some flashes in the past too. It's righty. I don't know. No, it's still Judge for me.
Okay.
It's warm. It's warmer in New York. The wind's blowing out as well there. I like it. There you go. Former champion Chili coming through. It's Vinny P 101. I'm afraid. There you go. Then there's a take we can get on board with there. That just wasn't hot enough for me. If he had said Vinny P 101, I probably would have given it to him. But he went for the chalk donk Bobby Witt, who's only 2 picks below. Nez, just interesting to note here. You said that we like the White Sox usually better against righties than lefties, just because you get Teal in there, you get Colson Montgomery versus the split that we like. You can still play them versus lefties, but I think there is a chance that Teal is out of the lineup today. They've been mixing in Curtis Mead, who we've joked for years is a lefty killer in parentheses because the Rays would always play him as such. He's a nobody killer. No reason to play Curtis Mead, even if he's at the top of the lineup today. Stick to the Vargases, the Robert, Sosa, Quattro could, the other catcher, Edgar. Why am I blanking on his name? Caro. Thank you. I said Quattro. Caro. Yeah, Caro could mix in. Yeah, I think those are kind of the only bats I would play today, but you could definitely play White Sox. And then Royals, we talk about the pinch hit risk with Yastrzemski, but you can play Yastrzemski, Vinny P, Garcia. Salvi's back in the lineup after he had a couple days off last week. Yeah, that seems about it. Would you go any further on either of those?
No, I would maybe just because I'm so poisoned with White Sox-itis that I could maybe do Vargas, Toolshed,
Yep.
Caro, Sosa, my draft, Onslaught. I could maybe do it.
Yeah, so we named all those guys except for my draft. So you do my draft over Brooks Baldwin?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. All right, cool. Sounds good. Yeah, so I guess no love for Noah Cameron now, the professional ass lefty who just eats innings and somehow
I've
scores a
never
couple
respected
fantasy
him.
points. Yeah,
No, I've
we
never.
yeah, we've been quite adamant about that. Dude, we got Arizona and the Brewers up next. Brewers were scorching hot for a bit there. Kind of slowed down a little bit, but not all that much. They're still going nice here. They get to go back home here, a place where left-handed power plays a bit better than right-handed power. They got Brandon Woodruff going, who we've talked about this soft pitch count for him, how they haven't like fully come out and set it or whatever. But yeah, he went 94 last time out, which was a good thing to see. But it was in the second half of a doubleheader. It didn't go so great for him against the Cubs, and their bullpen was kind of taxed from the previous night, then the rain out, then the early doubleheader when they needed him. They needed the bullpen in the morning game, and he pitched the second game. So I hope he's stretched out fully now because we kept talking about how it's only 75 pitches, 65 pitches, all this sort of stuff. I think he's probably the second best SP play on the slate in my estimation if he is fully stretched out, but I guess it's not a given. What are your thoughts here, Nez?
Yeah, he's expensive in terms of ADP. But like I like who he's up against, right? It's really just Perdomo, Ketel Marte, and Corbin Carroll, and then the rest, like I'm not scared of these guys at all.
Yeah, a lot more strikeouts available at the bottom side of that lineup than the historicals will indicate because of all the changes they've made.
100%. So I think he's fully stretched out. He's been back for quite a while now, almost 2 months. So yeah, I mean, I love Woodruff as a pitcher. You do wish that last start was a little more efficient, and I wish we were getting a discount on him because of that. So yeah, I like him today. All that to say, I like him today. It's just like two pitchers. So like I like Schlittler today a ton.
Okay.
So I'm just like, why take Woodruff when I could take Schlittler? And I like a pitcher in this next game.
All right. Sounds good to me. All right, cool.
Sorry, are we going to talk about
you're going to Brewer side now. Yeah. Erod's had like some spiky strikeout games there, but they can load up the top side of that lineup with a bunch of righties here. They definitely have some lefty killers in Durbin, Contreras, Vaughn, and Collins there. And then the other two lefties hit lefties half decently in Frelick and Yelich. Frelick's been hot, and so has Bryce Terang. Bryce Terang has 8 home runs in his last 30, dude. Like Bryce fucking Terang, 8 home runs. Like I didn't know it was in the cards, man. I didn't know. I like 8 home runs for Terang on a season. I thought was like the ceiling, but yeah, I don't know, man. Do you want to keep playing the Brewers here?
Yeah, I think so. Big time gas can risk for Erod. Brewers have double magic. I really like Andrew Vaughn today a ton. I might even consider doing just like one-off Andrew Vaughn's. We'll see what the lineups looks like, but like Collins and Durbin seem good. Contreras, I think, is just like going to be like the chalkiest piece on the team. So I just kind of want to forego that and stack without Contreras and probably without Yelich. And just kind of go with these obscure righties. Vaughn is going to be like criminally low owned today. And yeah, I want to take advantage.
Yeah, this is my favorite contrarian 3-man that we've talked about yet. Right there. Vaughn, Durbin, and Collins probably all hitting in the top 6, all with ADPs north of 30, whatever. Couldn't agree more, Nez. I'm in lockstep with you there, bro. Long live the legend and lure of Brandon Lockridge here, who was part of the trade deadline stuff there with San Diego. Anyone who's been paying attention all season long knows that the former 101 in terms of projection on opening day on the non-ADP slate, for whatever reason, was Brandon Lockridge. So there's a piece of folklore for the people deep in the weeds of Underdog fantasy. Truly fucking sick that I even know that.
Forgot about that.
Nez, let's talk about this Pirates and Cards game, because I was just going to write it off there. I was a little bit more of a McGreevy respector than you were. You're telling me you like a pitcher from this one. I'm about to say it's not McGreevy because you were hyping up some of those lefties on the Pirates. So talk to me about your boy Oviedo.
Johan, man. Johan's back.
Okay.
75 pitches his last outing, 43. Not a good outing against the Giants. But he looked really good against Toronto. I mean, getting 6 Ks in 5 innings against Toronto as a righty is pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. He has really good stuff. He was a very talented pitcher before he underwent Tommy John surgery. So it was really unfortunate that he got hit with that. Given this lineup that he's facing, that just doesn't really scare me all that much. And given the park that he's in, just as like an absolutely free option in the 6th round when there are just bats that I would rather prioritize, I think he's a really good pick as far as somebody that like won't kill your lineup and will have ownership on his side as well.
Yeah, good point, man. Could definitely see a watered down iteration of the lineup too, with no win here. He's had this Q tag for like a week now and mix and matched. He had the Q tag here, and then he got rid of it, and then he had the Q tag again here. So don't know if he goes today there. And Donovan's already out, so there's a left-handed bat who's one of their better ones in the middle of the lineup. You basically only have to fade like the upper echelon, like 3 or 4, and the majority of them are righties outside of Nolan Gorman. And Nolan Gorman's like a huge banger bust, like Matt Wallner-esque strikeout or hit a bomb type player. So he's also like, he's a good guy to face. You know, Nolan Jones is probably a better comp for him, where it's like, this is a good guy that you want in opposing lineups too. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's some strikeouts here too, man, depending on what they roll out. So, yeah, I think Oviedo, I'm trusting the process here. And lastly, the last cherry on top is it's a revenge game. So,
cheeky bastard sneaking that one in there. I'm going to check out the park factor on that game in a half second here, but we'll talk about the last one here because it's a very interesting talking point. Kind of buried the lead. We said it at the very start, and then we kind of haven't come back to it. Jacob deGrom with this like shoulder fatigue situation only goes, what was it last time out? Nez 5?
84 pitches. 84 pitches, 5 innings. The fewest pitches he's thrown since June before he got ramped up.
Good shout there. Great context. Thank you, sir. It was a nice outing against Toronto, but it was, yes, only 84 pitches there. And then there was, some talk about potential IL stint. Then there was like, okay, we're just going to skip a start and do like an elongated thing. And now he gets cleared to start in this game coming off 10 days rest. So yeah, just thoughts on it. You go first. I'll tell you what I think after.
Yeah, I think this is one. So 2 things here. I think this is a bro science spot. Now, on one hand, like I think deGrom is a very safe pick. I think he's very safe. I think there's no ceiling on him whatsoever. But I think he's a very safe pick. Like he's given the shoulder fatigue, he's going like unless he's just having an insanely efficient outing. I think he's going 6 innings, and he may not even get the dub because there's Soriano on the other side. You have no idea what you're going to get from him. Like I just don't think that there's a high ceiling with deGrom, but the floor feels really good. I think you can IKB this and say, "Hey, man, deGrom." They literally flat out told us. I mean, obviously he skipped his last start. He has shoulder fatigue, so like. I think you can safely assume he's not 100%. So like 2 things can come from that. One, he's not bringing his A game. 2, we're not going to see a ton of him. And then we get to the Rangers bullpen against this Angels team that is like kind of going sort of nice.
Lots of
So
power, lots of strikeouts.
super low owned stack here. I think both sides of this game, we'll get to obviously the Angels, but or the Rangers, but for the Angels, I think this is another team where it's like you want some onslaughts of the Angels in case like the Rangers' worst nightmare happens and DeGrom looks like shit and plays like shit.
Cool. Yes. You and I are in similar camps here outside of the word you use, safe narrative here. Like, I don't think this is a high floor spot for DeGrom. I think it's a great strikeout matchup for him. I'm scared to death about shoulder fatigue from this dude right now. I know they need to win ball games right now to make a playoff push here for this team, but man, I just your team's going to be nothing without this guy. Like, I'm thinking 75 to 80 kind of thing tonight. And when you said bro science, you got me excited because I was like, I would way rather take Judge. I would way rather take Bobby Witt, and I'd rather wait at SP than taking him at the front end of draft boards today. I think this is one of the worst SP1s we've had in a minute. That's how I feel.
Well, I don't disagree. It's just that like all the projection, like I know this is where the bro science comes in, but the projections are telling everybody that like, don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. It's cool. Don't worry about that injury history. Don't worry about that shoulder fatigue, man. Look at the implied run total. It's less than 4. It's the Angels. It's righty on righty. Like, don't worry about it, man. He's got this. But yeah, I'm with you. I don't think that he's like, we just talked about the offensive environments, talked about the late pitching that's available today. Why take DeGrom? Why? What do you get from it?
Yeah, I mean, like, the ceiling is 5 points higher than somebody else, but like, to reach ceiling, the path seems like so much thinner today.
100%.
Okay, cool. Good synopsis of it all, Nez. I think we could do like just a little. We talked about some of the mini stacks we liked. Sorry,
not done. We got to talk about the Rangers against Soriano.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Interesting, as always. Goddamn Soriano slates, man. I hate them. Right. Can't stand them. You just have no idea what you're getting from this dude at any given night. Like last time out against the A's, 5 earned runs, 5 and 2/3 innings pitched, 5 Ks, awful. Then he faces the Dodgers the game before that. 6 innings, 0 earned runs, 6 Ks. Like, this dude makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Yeah,
he is. Yeah, good.
He's the craziest, right-handed Framber Valdez in the world here.
Yes,
where he's
and
just
to
like,
take it. I was just saying, just take it a step further. Then he faces the Rays the game before he blanks the Dodgers. 4 innings against the Rays, 7 earned runs. Then he faces the Rangers in LA, the good hitting environment, and goes 7 innings, 1 earned run, 7 Ks. So, like, to follow the trend here, it does appear that he's due for a good game. If you're going to go every other snap. Yeah. However, I think that the onslaughts for Rangers are very live, given the fact that my guy Rowdy is hitting well against righties right now, and Jock is also coming to life. So doing like a Langford, Seager, Jock, Rowdy, like along those lines, I think is in play. It's the only way I'd want to do Rangers is by onslaughting in case we have Soriano explosion, implosion, yada yada.
Yeah, good shouts, dude. I respect that a whole lot. Yeah, well said, dude. Yeah, he's really weird, man. Like, he's so heavy. He's so heavy sinker, right? He's a 65. So he's a 65% ground ball guy. He's a 16% fly ball guy, which is like, that's an elite combo. But then when he does give up the fly balls, it's like 15.5% home run to fly ball, and it's 37.2% hard hit. So, like, in terms of guys on the slate who get hit harder than him, it's only Oviedo, and Oviedo's a super small sample size. So it's kind of like when he gets hit hard, when he gives up a fly ball, it goes really far. If he doesn't give up any fly balls, he dices everybody apart. And he's got like this weird ass 5-pitch mix that's hinging upon the sinker. But okay, sorry, last thought. I was setting you up there, but last thought is, traditionally speaking, we don't like sinker ball pitchers for strikeouts because they're contact inducing style pitchers. And yet he has like a pretty strong strikeout rate where we could chase Ks. Like, it's a very weird profile. Like, I don't really know how to.
It should be elite.
It should be. It's only a 20.5% strikeout rate. So maybe I gave him a little too much credit, but that's really close to like Erod, who randomly rattles off like 10K games. It's bizarre, man.
I know. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah. But either way, I like your shouts there, Nez, that, we don't love chasing offense in this ballpark. We've talked about the changes. We've talked about how it hasn't played great this year for like park factors, but chasing some of those lefties who can put the ball in the air, and then chasing some of those Angels as well to put the ball in the air. The other thing that's nice about the Rangers is if you get into the Angels bullpen, it's dog shit. So there's that. Yeah, like if you're just pinpointing the teams with like dog ass bullpens right now, I know it's start of series, that sort of thing, and we could go through like the rest metrics of it all. But like just in a vacuum, like White Sox bullpen's trash, Diamondbacks aren't great, Pirates is trash, Angels is trash, Twins is trash, Nationals is trash. So when we're going to talk through these series of like attacking bullpens, like those are the ones to just, if they get overworked, just keep attacking them later as this week goes on.
Yeah. I like where you're at. Okay,
cool. The cheese ball coming in here saying road starts. He's better on the road too, with Soriano there with that 2.89 ERA on the road there. Yeah, he's such a weird profile to talk through. And that's kind of why he was like an Eno Darling guy. Like the xFIP's 346, man. Like that's like DeGrom. Like DeGrom's xFIP's like 329. Joe Ryan's is 360. Like wow. His xFIP's like elite. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I like I said, I hate it. But we know how to play it.
Yeah, exactly. Nez, any one-off bats you want to highlight? You said Andrew Vaughn earlier was one of the scroll the F down variety. Anybody else? I said that Vlad's ADP is broken. If you guys want to attack Joe Ryan. Yeah, just anybody else you want to highlight as potential scrolls or one-offs?
Yeah, I think this is part of a chalk stack, but Miguel Garcia.
Yep, sure.
Sal Perez. When you're building out your Royals stacks, mixing in Garcia or Perez with your Vinny P and Bobby Witt. I do like Vargas.
Yeah, it was a Freudian slip, but I agree with it.
Yeah, yeah, I do like Vargas a lot. Damn, no Barger today for the Blue Jays.
Good. I put him on the cover for tomorrow. Perfect.
But Vlad's in. Lucas hitting second. Varsho fifth. Okay.
Yeah, so do a little Vlad, Lucas, Varsho, contrarian 3-man from the Blue Jays, all north of 30 whatever ADPs here. Lucas doesn't even have an ADP, so you could be the first to take him.
Oh, man, I wish Barger was in, but
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just one of those like weird rest days. Back tomorrow.
Yeah, he has been somewhat struggling the last 30 days against righties, so okay.
Sounds good. Professional ass hitters to put in there too, like
Ty France.
France and Jimenez is back too, right?
Yeah.
So like just finding at bats for everybody a little bit tougher right now. Did they put Jimenez at second base and then they put France at?
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. France at first.
Short.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, France at first.
So who's playing third? Clement probably. Ernie.
Yes. Yeah, it's Ernie.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, anybody else, Nez? These are all infielders. Is there any potential outfielders we like here? You said the little Texas stacks. Wyatt Langford has some outfield eligibility. Trent Grisham is just always underrepresented relative to the new profile that he has now and leading off for that team. Yeah, anybody else you want to shout out down here? You said Wallner earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Wallner is definitely in play today. Grisham is just such a fucking dude. 2 home runs yesterday.
Yeah.
Kind of wish he chilled out because I didn't play that late slate, so I could play him against Brad Lord today. But
hey, we were respecters for a little bit of Brad Lord there. We were respecters.
I know Brad Lord isn't the worst, but get ready to learn left-handed Yankees. It's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Grisham. To add one more to this, as far as like low ADP, like Stanton ADP 26.
Sure. Yeah.
Here's the context too. Like if you just scroll back up to the top, outfield is like very, very weak today.
Sure.
Yep. Stanton is like one of the best hitters in baseball right now. Stanton should be like a 2nd round pick.
Cool. All right. Respect it, man. Good takes all around. Yeah, some of that Milwaukee stuff we talked about as well. Milwaukee 2-mans there. Just seeing how weak outfield is, like I would take Judge, Schwarber, and Witt as like my kind of like top 3 today.
Yep. Yeah, I got a ton of Schwarber.
Okay, so cool. There's some other names I just put on the list that are kind of buried, like potential pick-to-click guys. You can always play Michael Nelson and Adele and Neto and stuff for the leverage angle. Yeah. I mean, Oatmeal Reynolds feels good today. Isaac Collins rather feels good. Let's draft.
Let's go, man.
Little 7 gamer. Shout out to Dynasty Insights for joining up there, becoming a member.
I knew it. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, shout out Dynasty Insights. Glad you figured that out. I didn't like hold back because I was like, man, he'll probably play, but Stanton not playing today. He played yesterday. Yeah. And do you think Ben Rice catching impacts his offensive ceiling?
Not enough to care, I don't think. Yeah,
because he's on one knee back there.
Yeah, he's yeah,
like a pussy.
He is yeah, never drop down to one knee when you're catching kids. Yeah, no, I think he's just been hitting the ball so effing hard. Everybody loved him as a positive regression candidate for so long here, that I think we just start buying back into what he's been doing recently. I guess it makes, I don't know, that means Ryan McMahon's probably in the lineup and Jason Dominguez are probably in the lineup today too.
Yeah, Dominguez is batting 7th.
Yeah, so a couple more strikeouts available at the bottom there with like the Dominguez McMahon style stuff, but also brings in some fun guys. Yeah, are they still doing the benching Volpe for Caballero at short? Yes. I mean, is this the quietest steals leader we've like ever had? Like he's a part-time player and he leads the AL in steals.
Who?
Jose Caballero.
I didn't even know that.
Right. That's my point. Like nobody would even think. Like he's got like 40 bags and nobody plays him.
What the fuck?
Right.
He's 28. A relic of the past.
Yep.
40 bags in 100 games. Wow.
Dude, like from a fantasy points like per plate appearance model, like he kind of slaps, especially when they face lefties. I mean,
he walks 12% of the time, so he gets himself on base.
Yeah.
333 OBP.
Like I'm not one to shout out an accumulator, but tell me how many home runs he has, because I think it's over 8. Does he have over 8 home runs?
He's got 4.
Oh, damn it. Okay, maybe I can't shout him out. Can't endorse him anymore. Can't endorse him.
He's barely slugging over his on-base percentage.
And half those games are played in like little bandboxes in Yankee Stadium and in Steinbrenner there.
Yeah.
Do you think someone was having this conversation yesterday? I can't remember who tweeted it yesterday, but 37 Junior Caminero home runs so far this season. Like that's quiet, eh? Like that is not getting enough respect. Or do you think it's getting appropriate amounts of respect given the ballpark that he plays in?
Nah, fuck the ballpark, man. He's doing great stuff. It's definitely way underlooked because they can only focus on so much. Can't make everybody a star. Yeah, it's over. It's being overlooked.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Baseball is weird, man. They try and like make like Jacob Miz like a huge thing. And maybe it's a language barrier thing. Maybe they're trying to promote like English speaking like players more so than like, the quote unquote import international players. Yeah, let's finish that thought in a second here. Nez, we could do a little stacking of the Yankees here. We could start a Milwaukee thing. We could put the two 101s together with Vinny P.
Yeah, let's do Vinny.
Let's do Vinny. And then do you like Woodruff enough to take him here over the following pitching tier? Or do we like, Schittler and these other guys more?
No, I would do Grisham.
Ooh, you want to skip over Belly for Grisham?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
I like Grisham more than Belly.
Like Grisham more than Belly today. I did just realize that we didn't rank out the starting pitchers. We kind of just talked about them all. And you kind of talked about the Joe Ryan and Scherzer soft fades. Cardi's not going to agree with you today. He really likes DeGrom as like a huge tier break then likes Scherzer next. So I don't know really what to do with that. I was just kind of throwing some other context on it. Nez is playing it as Joe Ryan and Scherzer kind of soft fades there and attacking some other spots. He has Woodruff next after Scherzer, then Christopher Sanchez, but he also has Cam Schittler and Christopher Sanchez only a fraction of a fantasy point apart. So playing into kind of like your back end love for him.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that Cardi loves DeGrom. Like he's not going to adjust his model because he skipped a start, but we are going to adjust our priors for sure.
Okay. Egger City's back from the Pete Masterclass. I'm assuming that means that the video has premiered now. Best Ball Bros jealous. Video. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to watch that one. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed if he gets too much shine for Best Ball Bro 69 salary 6,900. If that guy gets more shine.
It's too good of a bit. He's got it's okay.
Yeah. Hopefully Bad Bros get a little love in there. Hopefully
we
there's
are.
a little Bad Bros love.
We are included. I did see where we were included, but you'll have to just check it out yourself.
Okay, cool. Nez, what do you think here? We could do your Texas stuff and just put the two Rangers together. No. We could scroll down to Schittler first.
Yeah,
how about that?
Let's take Schittler now.
Okay. How about doing Contrarian White Sox 2-man and using Vinny P as a one-off? 100%. And we do like Vargas first?
Do Robert first if you want to do it. No, let's do Vargas. Let's do Vargas and Carroll. Let's really scroll for it.
Yeah. I like it, man. Vargas has been nice with it recently. Power's got to return soon here, but he's probably going to lead off versus the lefty today or at least hit second. So, yeah.
Holy shit, man. I'm doing some reconnaissance for this football slate.
Oh, okay, perfect. Nice.
Holy fuck, man. Some of these games.
Well, it's a classic week one slate where like I haven't looked at it, but like classic college football week one is like one game's going to have like a 60-point total and there'll be 17-point favorites or something. Like it's going to be like that.
I mean, yeah, it's the team where, hey, we'll pay your school $1 million to like whoop your fucking ass.
Yeah. That is definitely going to be the vibe.
Yeah, just wait.
And then there's going to be like a good real football game on Saturday morning.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's going to be Ohio State and Texas. Like that's going to be like a good one.
Yeah, that should be a good game. That's a tight spread, 48-point total. That should be good.
Yeah. We see some interesting stuff here. Silly is mixing in Yankees without Judge there, doing a 3-man and then 2-man. Brewers, the Wood is going chasing for Nationals because nobody's respecting them. As our guy in the chat is pointing out here, Bound is saying that no one respects Nationals lefties. We were kind of in the camp of not respecting them. Awin doesn't care. He says pinch hit risk, be damned. And guy not in the lineup, be damned. I'm going to take them both.
Wood's really just kind of putting together a lineup that we would.
Yes. Yeah. Little Vaughn one-off there.
Yeah.
Seems kind of fun. Are we sticking to our guns here? White Sox righties.
Caro go? Okay, you didn't have him in the queue. Yeah, Caro or Sosa. I think I like Caro. But
all right, let's do Caro. I think Caro probably hits higher than Sosa today. Also, I think a little bit more ISO in that bat than Sosa. Like Sosa's kind of like a better bet to score fantasy points, like in a vacuum. I think Caro's probably the better bet to homer.
Yeah.
Hey, Brendo, I brought up that Mark Vientos is white hot going up a lefty, buddy. Don't you worry there. Oh, we got LSU Clemson coming out as well. All right, dude. Let's rip pick 'em here. Jam a couple home runs. I have a very cheeky one that's not on the slate that I kind of want to play. Dude, I kind of want to see what Brent Rooker's price tag is today against Scooball. He got him last time. They're in Sutter Health. Scooball's been, I don't want to say struggling, but he's been scuffling a little bit as, Garrett Crochet kind of takes the lead there for the AL Cy Young race. Dude, I kind of just want to see what this price tag is.
Take a look.
Only 235, dude.
Yeah, Sutter Health is gonna do that.
Yeah.
Even Jacob Wilson's a 4.55.
Yeah, that's unplayable. The pendulum swung too far the other way. I also liked some of these Detroit lefties, but the price tags are just not there for us. So, yeah, we'll go shopping elsewhere here. I will bring up Unabated here and see what Cardi times Unabated likes. But yeah, is there anything that you're interested in, Nez? We talked about White Sox. We talked about Vaughn. What do you like?
Yeah, I like our guy Caro. He actually has a higher multiplier than Sosa today for a home run.
Okay.
Caro's at 3.52x.
Let's do it. That feels good.
Yeah.
That goes with the thesis.
Mm-hmm. And then looking at Nationals lefties, I like CJ Abrams today, 2.78x. That's like a range where I'm willing to click.
All right, let's do it. Click that cheeky little Christmas box. See if there's any presents in there for you. None for me. Speaking of presents, Bryson DeChambeau is going to be giving away a fucking car with Underdog logo on it. Jeez, man. You know how sick I would look driving that thing around? Just give it to me. Yeah, that thing looks nasty. So guys, follow Bryson on Instagram. He's knocking ping pong balls into a shot glass like a sicko, and he's gonna give away an Underdog car. Truly crazy shit happening here. Words I never thought I would say.
Yeah, how about that? That was I just saw that before I went on. I was shocked. I don't know if you're gonna like this multiplier. I mean, I feel like very confident that you're not. But Cody Clemens to homer is 2.4x, and given everything that we talked about today, he should be he should be a little lower than that. Like I think he should be maybe like 2 flat, given what his multipliers have looked like in past games.
Okay.
So I like it. I like him today. That number is clickable for me, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay, cool. Anybody else you want to add to that one? I'm just getting our unabated stuff fired up here so we could cross reference.
I'm gonna look at LA and the Rangers. I think there's gonna be some value there.
Okay.
Let me see. So like Jock is 325. That looks good. You could if you want to do Seager for a comfier click instead, that's 244. But I like Jock at 325 with that. And then on the LA side, if you were trying to do something there, wow, Yamonkata's sub 3.
That's crazy.
Joe Adele is 2.18.
Oh, here we go. Lindor with good multiplier and good history versus a lefty. I like that shout. Obviously a bad matchup, but that's why we're getting the multiplier.
Yeah, there's wind there too. What's his?
Okay.
2.8x.
That's good for Lindor.
Yeah, I think we can do something with that.
Okay. Lindor, and then we were going back to the Angels. Sorry, kind of like, what's Vinny P's number? We should just tap in and just see.
It's sub 2.
Okay, yeah. No. Too rich. Too rich.
I mean, you check out Bobby Witt's.
Bobby Witt. Wow. 152 today. Crazy, man.
That's wild.
Yeah. Dude, what about oatmeal? Someone shouted out oatmeal in the chat earlier. Is that an insane one?
I think so. It's got to be. It's 3.6, so not that insane.
I was checking out. Let's take a look at two of these things. So best parks are Yankee Stadium, Sutter Health. Then we got Rogers, Rate Field. T-Mobile is up there for some reason. That's probably just the JP Sears factor for some of these righties on Seattle. Also Cal Raleigh factor and why am I blanking? Eugenio Suarez factor there. Sal Perez, maybe getting a Sal Perez one if we wanted to go that route.
Yeah, I think he's like sub 2.
Oh, geez.
1.7.
Oh, my God. 1.7. Wow. Royals chalk is just slapping you right in the you-know-where.
I know.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it's absolutely nuts.
Dude, what about a Galbrain lefty one like Jason Dominguez or like Ryan McMahon?
I like McMahon.
Let's see what we're getting on McMahon. Oh, my God. 212. Can't do it.
Yeah, get off that screen before people realize that the Yankees might be good picks.
Yeah. Kobe Mayo, obviously not on our slate, but his hashtag popping.
Let's run that.
Mountcastle.
Mayo's
Dan Raffaella.
More 4.2x. Mountcastle is 4.13. Yeah, let's.
Are they in Boston?
No.
Yeah, righties in Baltimore is just not the greatest thing in the world. But that's why they're 4-2, whatever. Okay, which would you prefer, Mountcastle or Mayo? Unabated suggested Mayo.
I think Mayo.
Let's do it. Yeah, put out a little soliloquy yesterday about the trade after Trevor Rogers has been so effing good, and they were getting dunked all over because of Kyle Stowers. And the fact that they didn't give up Mayo in that trade is probably going to be the separator.
Yeah, that's those trades are aging strangely, but at least Rogers is
dude, he's been amazing. Well. Yeah.
Okay, one more.
Just
one more.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, complete your stat.
9 straight starts with under 2 earned.
It's impressive.
Yeah. Nice strikeout rate. It's been good.
Okay. I think we should just do like a core.
Sure. Okay, let's hear it.
I want to start with the Grom lower Ks.
Okay, we're playing arm fatigue narrative. I spelled it the gram. Here we go. Jacob.
I think we can do something with Soriano.
Okay.
I think I like his pitching outs.
So we're playing the other side of the equation there where he does go deep enough in this ball game, keeps the ball on the ground, good ballpark for him.
Yeah, and then after this I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do. Do you have anything that you like?
I'm just cracking up. My cousin just texted me as if we don't do a show on Underdog every single day with the half PPR setting and just goes, yo, do you have draft rankings for half PPR?
Nope.
For his like one home league a year.
I don't.
Oh, so good. So fucking good. Soriano and DeGrom here. Why don't we just see what Cardi likes relative to the unabated stuff and see if anything's popping there that isn't a home run or a stolen base. And SBs. JT Jin Gin with lower on the walks. Torres. James Wood lower on hitter strikeouts. 2 strikeouts, basically.
They give us. Cardi tells us to play James Wood lower strikeouts every day.
Yeah.
It's always red. It's always red. Every time I play it, it never gets home for me.
Okay.
I like the JT call.
And go with the lower on the walks.
Yeah. He doesn't go deep. He never goes deep.
Yeah.
So I think there's a pretty good chance that this hits.
Okay. We're getting a little bit of a boost there too. Lower on the walks. There's the core. DeGrom lower on the strikeouts. Jose Soriano higher on the pitching outs, keeps the ball on the ground, stays in the ball game. JT Ginn does not do the same. He gets a bunch of strikeouts, wastes a bunch of pitches early, and he doesn't walk a whole bunch of guys because he's out of the ball game in the 4th or 5th inning. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Pay attention to our guy Jacob in the Discord as well. He's been sharing these World of Outlaws picks on Saturday and Sunday.
He literally hasn't missed.
This guy he's the GOAT. Speaking of Jacobs, we got Jacoby Myers requesting a trade.
What?
Allegedly.
Nah.
Oh my goodness.
No way.
Yeah. Wide receiver divas. Yeah, Coach Nesbitt's talking the Rooker narrative that I was talking about there. The price tag just doesn't warrant it. The market has caught up here. James is asking about WNBA picks. I don't think there's a WNBA slate today, is there?
I don't think so.
Let me check here.
There is one at 6 and 7. Yeah, there's a slate today.
2-gamer?
Yeah.
Okay, let's cook. Let's cook one WNBA in tandem with Unabated here. Just run a little bit of a core here. We'll use the DFS Pick Em tool. We will use the unabated projection system. They got 92 players projected. We'll take out all the other leagues we don't care about. Elizabeth Williams lower on the points or points and rebounds. Points showing a little bit of a greater edge there. So I'll go ahead and cook that one in. I'm going to keep it off the screen just for a half second. Lower on the points. We're also getting a little bit of a multiplier there. Asia Wilson, anytime you can play a higher, that's always fun because she's the Jokic of the ladies game there. So we're going to play a higher on the rebounds plus assists there. Yes, rebounds plus assists. And what else we got? Mabry lower on the rebounds and assists.
I'm in.
Mabry. I said rebounds and assists, right?
Yep.
Rebounds and assists.
Literally it's everything, but rebounds and assists is the greatest.
Rebounds and assists. Asia Wilson higher on rebounds and assists. Okay. Let me go back here. Okay. Higher on rebounds and assists, lower on the points for Elizabeth Williams, and Mabry gets the Mabry gets the lower on rebounds and assists. Okay, cool. Let's put that one in. WNBA core. Thank you for reminding me. Good shouts there in the chat. Perfect.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat. Sabrina higher on the 5.5 assists. Betting on Cloud being out, assist rate is 41% if Cloud doesn't suit up. So Emald with some ball knowledge in there.
Nice. Good shout.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Okay, cool. Love it. Brock Powers, WR2 overall. Fiddle my gooch rolling through. Still one of the best screen names on the site. What's good? All right, Nezzy. It's time to put ourselves in a very uncomfortable position, mispronouncing names, falling into traps because we don't know shit about shit. But I want to get in here, man. It is the first. Oh, there's 3 more spots left. The first weekend, first real weekend. We had a week 0 slate there. We got a 5K to first here in the college football streets. Yeah, we got some crazy stuff, as you were noting there. If I go over to Unabated here with this, it was a 10 gamer, right? 12 gamer?
12
gamer right here. Where where's Penn?
Penn State?
Yeah, there they are. Penn State, a 56.5 total. And they're 43.5 favorites over the alma mater of Colin Kaepernick, Nevada. He was a Nevada guy, right? Pretty sure he was.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. There you go. So they are huge favorites, and that is skewing ADP to tell us that 1, 2, 3, 4 Penn State players in the top 10 here because of that. Eggers rolls 1-0-1. Nobody runs better.
Yeah, I mean, hilarious spreads on this one, man.
Yep.
It's absolutely crazy. We're looking at Penn State first and foremost here.
Okay.
Singleton should be number 1, but like Katron not far behind. That makes sense. We're also eyeing up Georgia big time. There goes Frazier. All right. People know what they're doing. They're bum hunting us. They didn't know that I came prepared. Where are the Terps? Where are my Terrapins of
a great
Maryland?
Question. Sorry. I'm looking at totals. I'm on the other screen. Maryland does not have these crazy ADPs, man. They're buried a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna one of these picks is gonna be Nolan Ray.
Nolan Ray is the guy you need, huh?
One of them.
We know what that backfield split's gonna look like out here already?
No.
All right. Going up against Florida Atlantic, it's a 59.5, and Maryland is 14.5 point favorites there. So I'll go ahead and put Nolan Ray in the queue. Nez is telling me to scroll the F up. Arch Manning is going to be in that tightly contested game.
Yeah, but
Ryan Williams could be a slap fest.
Ryan Williams does seem good. That's a high total. Bama is favored by 2 touchdowns. I am Ryan Williams or Fernando Mendoza here. Mendoza we like because that's a 55 point total against Old Dominion, and they're 22.5 point favorites.
Okay. Guy got some rushing chops. A little bit. 51. Let's punt quarterback. I would never take quarterback in an NFL BR this early. So,
it's college. Go take Ryan Williams because Ryan Williams is like the sickest player in football. But next to Jeremiah Smith, these college football quarterbacks separate like crazy.
Okay, cool.
Like when you get one that separates, man, it's nuts.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, when stream Best Bowl
Yeah,
Mania.
pitch.
Oh my God, Pitch.
I've been in the best bowl streets, but like I can't do content on it because I don't know anything. I'm paying for ranks from Matt Gajeski and then like drafting good superflex structures around that.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I don't know anything. Like I can't talk about the tournament. It wouldn't be good content, sadly.
Mm.
But I
Likewise.
trust Gajeski, man. I've been watching him forever.
Nolan Ray's good. The starter left. Okay, cool. And then people forget North Texas quarterback last year. He would run for
UNT
50 points. Holy.
Mean Green.
All right, let's see what's going on here. We get a little Texas stack from Eggers there. Oh, we get our first tight end with Reynolds off the board there. Gunner Stockton is just a sick ass name.
You should pop out this board so you can save it so I can look at it later. Or I'll just roll back the stream. It's fine.
There you go. Popped out.
I need to do some reconnaissance.
I'm looking at Chip. We can't take Chip. Damn. Mendoza almost came back, but Blake's too sharp.
All right, we got Gunner Stockton here. I think you take, even though only one more person needs a quarterback, I think you take Gunner Stockton.
You think it's that much of a separation?
He's really high in the best ball ranks. They are 38.5-point favorites against Marshall. Seems fine. Cool. I don't know if people like Tommy Castellanos. I know he's a guy that is higher up in the ranks, but Bama might be a tough task. Okay. I have a pick here.
Sure.
CJ Donaldson for Ohio State. He, I think, is really good. He was this is one I actually know something about. So he's in a committee, but he was at WVU and like as a freshman, like kind of like took it to I think it was Penn State. Like he like, and you don't really run on Penn State, like that's just not something you do. And he did that as a freshman, and now he transferred to big Ohio State. I think Donaldson is the truth. I've been having my eye on him for a minute.
Okay, heard it here first. When people come at Nez in the Best Ball Mania streets 2 years from now, and they go, "Where'd you hear it first?" Nez is hyping up transferred Donaldson, CJ Donaldson Jr.
C4 is his nickname. I don't know if he's the number 4. That's
okay.
Yeah,
he's got the junior attached to his name, and he's got this explosive C4. Let's go.
Yeah. So he's sick. Let's see what else looks good. This Florida Atlantic Maryland game is a 60.5-point total. It's the largest total on the slate. Maryland is big favorites, but they're only 2 touchdown favorites. So that there's some points to be had there from FAU. But Farouk goes pretty high. I have a lot of Farouk in the best bowl contest.
Yeah,
we could look for a stack with UGA as well. I don't know who the favorite is. Let me check in terms of best
is the
ball.
alpha just to jam these like dust ball games that nobody else is paying attention to?
I would assume so. Yeah. Did Branch go?
Yeah. Branch went.
Okay.
Everyone's fighting over all these like household name and like good players from like these big schools, but they're probably not going to play nearly as much as like some dust ball game, right? Like where's like Toledo versus Kentucky?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like we should be jamming this game. Like these guys have no ADPs. If I just knew who like
I think we like Noah Thomas, by the way. Is he there? If we're or take Delp.
Yeah, we'll take Delp for sure for the stack.
Yeah.
Oscar Delp. I mean, like just basic principles here of stacking it. Dude, I think we got to go crazy scrolling here for a wide receiver from like some like
Go look for an FAU guy. Is there any FAU guys?
Junior Wilson.
I believe he probably goes by JR, but yeah.
Junior Wilson. Big JR?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Like the WWF announcer.
Rip. He didn't
Maybe
actually die.
that's Jerry the King Lawler is who I'm thinking of.
No, JR was one too. JR was the cowboy hat guy. Back in like the Attitude Era.
Oh, dude, Jacoby's not actually fucking requesting a trade.
Oh. People just throwing hot steam.
I mean,
pile.
it's Jordan. It was Jordan Schultz. Just like he's requesting a trade. He throws his little breaking news sticker on it, but it's part of the contract negotiations. You know, we see this all the time. Like I want my money. They just kept it under wraps. We didn't know that he wanted a new contract. Now he's making it known that, hey, buddy, I want money. And so this is just we see this all the time. It's just part of the process.
All right.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Okay. Kentucky, worst offense in the country? These facts?
They're 8-point favorites. I don't know what to tell you.
Were they one of the teams that played last weekend across the pond there, the Ireland game? It was Iowa State and somebody. Can't remember. I watched like 15 minutes of it too, and I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was good stacking partner. Donaldson's a dog. Peoples might get more work. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Amax saying James People is going to be the RB1.
Where did James People go in this draft? Did he go before my guy Donaldson?
Dude, he didn't get drafted.
What are you guys talking about? He didn't even get drafted.
Dude, we got to be jamming James Peoples right now.
Dude, Donaldson's... So I'm talking about everyone. I'm telling you, man. Donaldson is a fucking beast, bro.
There's no better sport to scroll in than if you actually know ball in this contest.
Oh, I know.
Like, dude, if you actually know ball and you want to just start jamming like Tulane versus Northwestern, like, yeah. Oh, it was Kansas State that played. Thank you. KSU versus ISU. Donaldson equals Montgomery. Peoples equals Gibbs.
That's pretty close.
That's fucking fun.
That's pretty.
Dude, I'm in.
Donaldson's a bruiser for sure, but he gets yardage. Like,
this is the alpha here, man. These guys are dialed with the college football here. Yeah, I did see this. Melcher saying that the brother and father of the KSU quarterback got in a fist fight in the parking lot after the game. I did see that like viral clip going around.
A father-son got into a fist fight, and they happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Little father-son tussle. What, you and Coach Nez didn't throw down in Virginia Beach there?
Dude, you got that wrong. We were not in Virginia Beach.
I just kept saying it.
It's not Virginia Beach. Put some respect on Ocean City, Maryland.
Ocean City, Maryland. Nailed it. Nez, that's not the first or the last time I'll get something wrong. Guys, we were going to try and rip a football contest here. I don't think we're going to have time to do that. We got a meeting here in a minute. We went long with baseball and schmoozings at the beginning there, and then really wanted to hit on a college football draft here. This will actually give us enough time to eat something before we do something. But then, tomorrow's going to be a really fun day for us. It's going to be, I hope you guys like what we've cooked up. It's going to be really fun to announce and share with Pete. I know Pete was teasing it on his stream, but loaded week for us, guys. Off and on the clock tomorrow with the big news announcement. We'll showcase something we've been working on for the better part of like 5 months now. Tons of additional content for you guys. And then we will rip through probably a BBM tomorrow there. And then tons of football coming this week as we make the final push for BBM closing season. Both Nez and I got a shit ton of drafts left here. So we'll be jamming drafts on both Wednesday and Thursday. I'm gone on Friday, but Nez is going to run on Pete's extended version of Best Ball Breakfast. Is going to be, I guess he's calling it Best Ball Brunch on Friday. Nez is going to pop on. I'm going to try and play a road game and pop on for a segment as well there and talk more about what we've been cooking up and draft a BBM team alongside the boys. Tomorrow will be paywall show after Off and On the Clock. So Off and On the Clock at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, and then paywall MLB right there after. Anything else to share with the people there, Nez?
No, I will be in the MLB lobbies as much as I can. Best of luck, everybody. I'm stoked for tomorrow though. So we'll see you guys then.
Yeah, absolutely. One last thing to share on our end, because this is an unabated show and we have been doing unabated stuff the whole time there. Just want to make sure you guys are aware. Early bird football special here. If you guys want to upgrade your account for that one and you guys didn't ape in on the full season long one, then it covers all the sports. If you want to just do NFL and college football specifically there, $800 there. A little bit of sticker shock at the front end, but once you guys see the value in it and see, man, we just cooked up that amazing WNBA Pick Em, which I have all the faith in the world in. Night after night, this stuff pays for itself. Just go look at the charts that are on their Twitter feed and the charts that are in the Discord, because, man, do these guys cook with the projection systems and cook with the edges in the Pick Em lobby and prop stuff as well. Any final words? Nah.
Nope. Said all I need to say. See you guys tomorrow.
All right. Everybody's favorite time of the show. The end. Peace.